Don't let your mother's mammogram horror stories scare you away from your own annual exam. You're watching the Local News Network, brought to you by Kazee Motors in Cortez and the Outlook at Edgemont Highlands in Durango. I'm Wendy Graham-Settle. Breast Cancer Awareness Month may be over for the year, but that shouldn't stop you from conducting a monthly breast self-exam or scheduling your annual mammogram. And don't let those painful stories about mammograms from the past scare you away. Southwest Health System's mammographer, Linda Grantham, says technology changes have made the screenings more comfortable, quicker, and more accurate than in the past.
They're very fearful of it. A lot of women are fearful. There's a lot of old wives' tales. There's a lot of misconceptions about what mammograms are supposed to do, okay? They're basically just a screening tool, and this is not your mother's mammogram. This is a whole new world of technology. This machine is brand new. It does tomography now, which everyone knows is as 3D, which is essentially as sophisticated as a CAT scan. It's taking your breast and cutting it down to the very layer so that they can pan through it from skin to skin.
1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer in her lifetime. And according to the National Breast Cancer Foundation, it's the most common cancer in American women behind skin cancers. 64% of breast cancer cases are diagnosed before it spreads beyond the breast, and that early detection saves lives. The American College of Radiology cites studies that show annual mammography exams have reduced the breast cancer mortality rate by more than 40% since 1990. The simple procedure takes only 20 minutes.
It's best to get an order from your physician. It's not required to have an order from your physician, but it's best to have a physician and have someone follow up in case you do need follow-up. We will screen you without. You come in, we get you changed into a nice, pretty little cape. Okay, it's very comfortable. The basic mammogram is 4 pictures, 2 from the front, 2 from the side. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes. A lot of that is getting some history on you and then just doing the procedure.
90% of women who get a mammography will show no abnormalities. 10% will be asked to follow up with a secondary screening. Grantham admits the wait for results can be nerve-wracking, so Southwest Health System's attempts to turn around initial results within 48 hours. If you're one of the 10% of women who are asked to return for additional mammograms or ultrasounds, Grantham says the results are provided that same day.
Say you come in here for a diagnostic mammogram, I take my pictures say ultrasound, we can go directly to ultrasound same day. Ultrasound says biopsy. A lot of times we can do that biopsy the same day, same visit, and it's already leaving for pathology. We really prefer to do it that way. We don't want you to go home and be fretting about it, or worse yet, not to follow up.
The National Breast Cancer Foundation recommends that you undergo a mammography every 1 or 2 years starting at the age of 40 and every year after the age of 50. And don't be fooled into thinking that you don't need one because you have no family history of breast cancer.
A lot of women tell me, well, I have no family history, and so I don't feel like this is as important. And it's really important to know, and this statistic I do know, 86% of breast cancers have no family history. Don't rely on that as the reason not to have a mammogram. Unfortunately, there are pioneers in families, and you don't want to be that pioneer.
The bottom line, while a mammogram may not be the most comfortable medical screening in your experience, it's a lot more pleasant than the treatment for breast cancer. To learn more about mammograms and breast cancer, visit the National Breast Cancer Foundation at nationalbreastcancer.org. To make an appointment for a mammogram screening or to learn about the mammogram screenings available at Southwest Health Systems, visit swhealth.org. Thanks for watching this edition of the Local News Network, and listen to our news stories anytime, anywhere on your favorite podcast app. I'm Wendy Graham-Settle.